Welcome back. I'm back to yap about week 13 of the NFL season. This week was huge for draft order. It was huge for playoff seeds. Let's go! Hey man, shout out Turkey Day. I hope everyone ate a shitload of food, had a bunch of fun, and watched football all day. Because these games were pretty great. First off, we had the Packers versus the Lions, where the Packers take down the Lions and tie up the Bears at the top of the NFC North. The Bears. Remember that. Jordan Love and the Packers went crazy through the air. It was a masterclass from Jordan Love. Oh my God. Just the back foot. It's one of the most beautiful throws in the sport. 4 total touchdowns. Dontavian Wicks with his typical spike week of the year, accounting for 2 touchdowns, nearly 100 yards. What a game. Christian Watson, another game, another 20-yard catch or 2, another touchdown. How much is he going to get paid this offseason? He wants that bag. Josh Jacobs, another injury scare. Hopefully he's good. We will see. He usually plays through him though. Micah Parsons, that defense keeps getting better every week. They're consistently good. The Lions, they tried to stay in this game. Amon-Ra goes down. J-Mo, perfect in his absence, went for one of his best games of his career. About 7 catches, 130 yards, and a touchdown. Him in the open field is a spectacle to watch. I love watching Jamison Williams. It only took Amon-Ra getting hurt because last week he was factored out after going crazy the 3 weeks prior. They need to consistently get J-Mo the ball. Jahmyr Gibbs, another typical game against the Packers where he's held to not his usual, 60 yards. Not non-factor in the game, if we're going to be honest. The Lions stagnate on 4th down. 4th down's become the death of this team now. They've been horrible. I can't believe it. This was such a big game. The playoff seeds are so close in the NFC. They are not in a playoff spot right now, the Lions. It's that close. 3 NFC West teams, 3 NFC North teams, 1 from each of the other divisions. It's going to get crazy. The Lions need to win now. Packers beat the Lions. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. It's over. The Chiefs fall to 6-6, absolutely destroying their playoff hopes. Oh my goodness. Are we going to get a year off? It's crazy because Patrick Mahomes is having one of his better seasons of his career. Besides those first 2 years, he's been an animal. How about that throw to Xavier Worthy where he scrambles out of the pocket, throws it half on half a foot? Dude, Patrick Mahomes is great, but the Chiefs, no one likes. They are it's a Super Bowl hangover. Penalties everywhere. Big drops everywhere. They haven't had a total performance. It's really that simple. I don't know if it's Andy Reid. I don't know if it's a lack of preparation, care. It's just a colossal, just not the Chiefs we're used to. Felon Rice went crazy. 100 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's a scheme god. Andy Reid puts him in places to succeed. He's wide open every time he touches the ball. Has 5 yards around him. I can do what Rashee Rice does, guys. I'm sorry, but I can. They lose both their starting tackles in this game, though. It's bad. It's probably a wrap for the season. GG's Kansas City. We as NFL fans deserve a season off. Sorry, Chiefs fans. But, yeah. Cowboys. Win of the season. Chiefs and Eagles back to back. Wow. Dak wants to make the playoffs. Jerry Jones wants the playoffs. He made these moves to make the playoffs. Quinnen Williams has been an instant impact on that team. Whenever you think Dak is dead against the Broncos, against the Cardinals, he stinks. The next 3 games, 8 touchdowns. He's back. The bald Mr. Clean Demon is back. CeeDee Lamb, after that rough game against the Eagles, there's still some drop issues. Had 100 yards, touchdown. Typical CeeDee. That Eagles game was very weird. George Pickens, another game away from $30 million a year. That dude he's a baller. He puts his body on the line, makes big plays every single game. He's got passion. Franchise tag's gonna hurt his money though. Lastly, Brandon Obgod. The Obgod, that's what we call him. He will go down as the GOAT of NFL kickers when it's all said and done. As the Cowboys end the Chiefs season. Let's go! To end Thanksgiving, we had the most anticipated game of the night. the return of Joe Shiesty, Joe Cool, Joe Brr, whatever you want to call him. But man, that team looked completely different. What do you expect? Joe Burrow's back. They're playing with swag. They're playing with passion. They look like they're having fun. And man, did Joe Burrow look pretty dang good. Besides, the red zone offense was a little... Joe Burrow ended up with 250, 2 touchdowns. Simple game for Joe. So is as usual, what he does every year. He and Jamar look like they haven't missed a step. Jamar Chase, 100 yards, 7-8 catches. Beast. The run game has continued to look better and better. Chase Brown has been running the ball extremely well. He's pretty good. My thing with Cincy is the defense has been improving. This team has been improving a lot. The AFC North is a crap fest. Can they do something crazy? I highly doubt it. But Joe Burrow hasn't lost a game since I can remember. The Ravens. What a horrible loss this is, dude. The Ravens just looked like a mess. They played, who'd they play the past couple games? The Browns, the Vikings. Everything was hidden behind those wins. And they've been a horrible football team. Defense has been decent. But Lamar Jackson does not look right. Mentally, physically. You know a player doesn't look right. It's Lamar Jackson, dude. This is the most spectacular player we've seen in the past 10 years, 20. That I've watched. It's my most fun player I've ever watched. And it doesn't look like Lamar. He looks not like Lamar Jackson. That's the only way I could put it. And it's horrible because Derrick Henry was running the ball well to start the game. They get behind. They got to throw the ball. Isaiah Likely's fumble absolutely flipped the game on its head. Battle, what a play. I really do want that rule change, though. How should a fumble, he's reaching the ball over, how should it be the other team's ball? Like, at least send it back to the 50, back to the 25. Like, let's figure something out for that. It's OD. Like, come on, bro. The Ravens' defense was good. They had 3 red zone stops. Held the Bengals to 6 field goals. If we're being honest, this game had the potential to be an all-time great one. But Lamar stunk. So, who dey takes down Lamar and the poopy Ravens. Friday morning, we woke up and we were blessed with more football. And this was an absolute ass whooping. The Bears just beat up the Eagles. Just beat them up. From quarter 1 to quarter 4, it was a butt whooping. Ben Johnson could be getting a statue in Chicago this year, the way it's looking. The way fans love him. I mean, I don't blame him. He's a savior. Swift and Manungai, 100 yards a pop. Almost reaching 300 total rushing yards. 300. My issue with the Bears, Caleb Williams. This dude misses every single easy layup there is and then hits the crazy pass. He misses Zacchaeus wide open in the back of the end zone because he tries to throw the ball too hard. Misses O'Dunes in the right corner of the end zone because he doesn't set his feet. Caleb Williams, and then he makes this crazy throw off his weak side to Komet in the back of the end zone. You're like, oh my God, that's Caleb Williams. He is so inconsistent. He is average. He's an average quarterback. That will lose his team games, sadly. He's going to. But they keep getting it done. So until they don't, and they can keep running the ball like this, they're going to win games. Congrats, Bears fans. What a season. The Eagles fans, keep booing. It's deserved. They make coaching in the NFL seem like, not even coaching. They won a Super Bowl last year. Now they look incompetent. Maybe Patullo, let's pull out Kellen Moore's playbook from last year. Why not? Give it a shot. Just pull out his playbook from last year. Because I know you're not using anything that he used besides the tush push, probably. Oh my Lord. At least A.J. Brown did good, guys, right? At least A.J. Brown's going to keep his mouth shut for this week so they can maybe get back on track. It's going to be nice not seeing him in the media. Running game is still the worst. Bottom 5 league. Could be worse than the league. Saquon's a non-factor unless he's in the receiving game. Man, these play callers, it's incompetency. Totally. It sucks to watch the Eagles. They suck. They have so much talent, and they are terrible. As the Bears whoop the Eagles' butt on the road. Sunday morning, we start out in Miami, where the Dolphins and McDaniels are hot. They've been winning games. They've been in close games the whole year. And all you see with the Dolphins is A-Chain, A-Chain, A-Chain. Devon A-Chain cannot be stopped. This guy is a freak. There was one hit on him, though, that game. Oh, my God. He got suplexed. That was crazy. But since Tyreek's been gone, it's been Devon A-Chain. Waddle here and there. Darren Waller's back. He made an impact. But man, Tua is just not capable of running this offense anymore. Mike McDaniel has no trust in him anymore. Zero. The trust is gone. You can tell in the play calling. It's like, what was this pass, bro? Like, what is this? What told you to do this, Tua? Waddle's 5'11". There was 2 defenders. Dude. Oh, my God. I mean, they kicked butt. It was against the Saints. Defense played well. Riley Patterson was huge, going 4 for 4. There's not much on the Dolphins besides they beat the Saints, who are poverty. Almost came back, the Saints. It was a close game. Tyler Shaw may be their guy. He may. It's hard to judge him off what's around him right now, as the line is putrid. Run game, pass game, it's not the greatest. They have Chris Olave, Juwan Johnson, decent weapons. Olave's been so good. They're down to their third-string running back, Devin Neal. Kendrick Miller went down. Kamara went down. But hey, at least their 4th-round trade to get Vele finally has done something. He had a breakout game, 90 yards and a touchdown. Ballin'. Chase Young's been playing some of the best ball of his career. Maybe a bust. And the Saints are one step closer to that top 3 pick as the Dolphins down the Saints in Miami. We had a huge game out in the South where the Texans visited the Colts and took them down. The Colts have been absolutely on fire. CJ Stroud finally made his return, and he looked like CJ Stroud. He looked confident. He looked tall. He was sitting in the pocket. It looked like CJ Stroud from Ohio State and his first year with the Texans behind a decent offensive line. It looked like those play calls as well. I think the playbook is changing to what it was last year. I'm being honest. This coordinator needed to change, and he has. Nico Collins continues to play well down the stretch. Another 100 yards, touchdown. Jaden Higgins continues to break out. 5 for 50, dog. They started 0-3, and now they're 7-5 in the hunt. Thankful to this defense. Wow. They are like a pack of hyenas, dude. They just collapse on you, man. It's awesome to watch. They are such a fun defense. DeMeco Ryans, beast. What a good head coach he is. The Colts, Danny Dimes getting hurt. It's going to affect this team the whole year. It sucks, dude. He's immobile. At least Steichen is a beast at his job. He does a great job of scheming things open. You can run behind JT still. Danny Dimes can still make pretty throws. Just that being able to get out of the pocket, being able to make something happen. That's what Danny Dimes is great at that, and that's completely gone. Alec Pierce continues his breakout. Does he ever lose jump balls, guys? I don't think he ever loses them. He's going to get paid too. Pickens, Watson, him. A bunch of these tall, fast, lengthy receivers are all about to get paid the bag because it's meta. It's what you need. Man, this has huge implementations for this division. It's the Texans, Colts, and Jags all squared up pretty much. Based off tiebreakers, off who they still have to play. They all play each other still. It's going to be exciting in the South as the Texans have a huge win of the year. Out in the Meadowlands, we had a big game for draft implications as the Jets take down the Falcons. Both ways, this is crazy. Performance-based, I doubt both these teams really care. Bijan went crazy. Brees played fine. Adonai Mitchell continues to play great in his new spot. He's getting a chance to break out, and he has. The Falcons. This is the Rams pick, guys. It's over in the NFC West. The Rams are going to get a top 10 pick no matter what now. The Jets now fall out of the top 3 picks. Tyrod Taylor. Thank you, my brother. Hey, but I'm going to let y'all Jets fans know, whoever successes Tyrod Taylor always is a franchise quarterback. Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, Jackson Dart. So congrats, Jets fans. Whoever you pick up quarterback next year is going to hit. I'm telling you here and now. I hope you hear this. But man, this game, Kyle Pitts played fine. It came down to a nail-biter. There were stops going both ways, back and forth. There was like 3 drives in the last minute of the game, 2 minutes of the game. And Kirk could not get it done. But Tyrod said, give me my incentives. Give me my money. And got it done for New York. Good wins for Jets fans. But man, the Falcons, what a horrible disaster season this is for y'all. Wow. Jets take down the Falcons in the Meadowlands. Out in Cleveland, we had another game of the Shedeur Sanders experiment. This time, they played a competent franchise. The Niners went in there and just kicked their butts, dude. This was a just no-show in competition. Not a lot of yards throughout this whole game. It was the Browns just trying to keep up, catch up. Brock played fine. McCaffrey played fine. The Niners' special teams has been a huge improvement this season. That's a big plus for the Niners. The Niners' offense is clicking. It is. Besides Ricky Pearsall, which he hasn't gotten targets yet. So we got to see. The Niners are an offense that's going to be clicking come the playoffs. They got a tough end of the schedule. NFC race is going to get crazy. For the Browns side, Shedeur, he's fine. He has limitations. He sits in the pocket too long. Stares down routes. It's kind of like Justin Fields, just with the arm talent, without the arm talent, if I'm going to be honest. And the running talent. Quinshon Judkins is definitely a stud. He's their guy for the future. Judkins, he's a 3-down back. My second ranked running back behind Ashton Jeanty this season. He is a beast. I love Judkins. He is a passionate player. He'll get the Browns fans rolling. Harold Fannin has another decent game. Their highest leading pass catcher. Another touchdown. He's getting schemed up correctly. He was wide open on that catch. Myles Garrett continues the sack streak as he's hunting for that depot and the sack record. As the 49ers just take care of business in Cleveland. We have the upset of the week in Carolina as Bryce Young decides to put on his Tom Brady cloak for this game and cook the Rams. Made him look like Thanos, dude. Why is Bryce Young the most inconsistent, confusing quarterback of all time? How do you score 30 points, 5 points, 30 points? Dude, he's crazy. But man, the Rams, this is a big blow to their first seed hopes as they are now all tied up. Even in the division, they're all tied up. It could go downhill from here. Stafford looked fine, threw 2 picks, turned over the ball. Matthew Stafford needs to play clean football for them to win. Those turnovers were bad. Devontae Adams scores twice again. Can they stop him in the red zone? I mean, it's not even like they try. They leave him one-on-one, and they just throw it to him. Oh, yeah, put 2 men on him. Give him the Calvin Johnson treatment. I don't care. Get it done. Chuba Hubbard looked back. They were running the ball well. Jalen Coker, big game. Ted McMillan, another big touchdown catch. The Panthers, 7-6. They're still in this fight in the NFC, but it is so close. It is so high. There's so many high-win teams in the NFC right now. It's going to be a close race in the NFC West, in the NFC. It's going to be exciting. Puka Nacua also had the catch, one of the catches of the season. Man, what a grab as the Panthers upset the Rams. The game that nobody cared about in this slate was Duval versus the Titans. Another boring AFC South matchup where you don't give a damn what happens. The Titans continue their push for the first overall seed, making Cam Ward look horrible. The Jaguars on the other side. Trevor Lawrence, he's playing better down the stretch. I'm not saying he's been playing insanely better. It's a little bit better. He's not turning over the ball. He's still missing passes that he should hit. Let's be honest. Jacoby Myers has been a huge addition to this team. 90 yards and a touchdown. Brenton Strange in his return, second game back, continues to be an instrumental piece to this offense, as he's been. They struggled without Brenton Strange. He's back, and they're scoring. The run game, actually weird. It was a non-factor. The run game for the Jags, which is insane. They have one of the best rushing attacks in the league, and the Titans boxed it. Hines Allen plays great again. Cam Little kicks a bomb. But the Titans side, Cam Ward, bro, I'm so sick of watching this every week. He just gets sacked. That line sucks. The passing options are just not there, dude. It's the same thing with the Titans. I'm done talking about the Titans. Jaguars beat the Titans again. Everybody, Bucky Irving is officially back. You're asking how the Bucs won. Because Bucky Irving's back. The King is back. Let's go. Jacoby Brissett and the Cardinals. It's just another game from them. They're They're obviously not trying to win. They're just throwing the ball as many times as humanly possible. Feed in Trey McBride. Marvin Harrison comes back, plays fine, gets injured again. We need to talk about Trey McBride. Trey McBride is the best tight end in the world. He's going to be so good the rest of his career. Trey McBride is different. This man he's passionate. I love Trey McBride, my favorite player in the NFL. He is the GOAT. Bam Knight's been sneakier. He has been a pretty good runner. He's been a playmaker for them. He's had a couple big plays called back too. On the Bucs side, we had Bucky Irving. Bucky. He looked pretty fine coming back. But that's the whole thing. This Bucs offense is not what it was last year. Liam Cohen leaving has hurt this offense so badly. Chris Godwin dropping wide open touchdowns. He looks fine. He doesn't look as fast, obviously. That injury definitely cooked him. Baker needs to get rolling, or else this team will be a first-round exit. Or they may even not make the playoffs because the Panthers are on their tails. As the Bucs beat the Cardinals 20-17 at home. Did anybody else have fun watching the next Brock Purdy in Seattle? Mr. Brosmer. 4 interceptions. He was just feeding us memes like he's Will Levis, man. It was crazy. How about his dive for that tackle? How about that pick six by Ernest Jones? Dude, that must have been an insane feeling on the NFL field just to catch that. 6 like a touchdown. The Seahawks continue to give butt whippings whenever they play a team that isn't as good as them. The defense is awesome. The Seahawks, dude, I'm so excited for the end of the NFC playoffs and just the NFC race in general. These teams are so freaking good at the top end. Lions, Packers, Bears, Seahawks, Niners, Rams. Like, just those 6 teams alone need this playoff spot. And then you got the NFC South. Like, this is going to be crazy end to the season. Vikings, wasted a year of Justin Jefferson. Jordan Addison's going to walk. It's a mess. This is what happens when you win 15 games and then you let the quarterback that guided you to those 15 wins leave. Oh, we're so smart. We're the Minnesota Vikings. We're Khaleesi. We're O'Connell. We're so smart. Nah, you guys are incompetent and retarded. This is what happens when you think you're smarter than you are. Vikings get demolished. End of their season. Seahawks keep rolling. The Bills versus Steelers was a crazy weird game. I got to start off by the stat. The time of possession was 42-18. How do you win a game when a team is possessing the ball for 42 minutes compared to your 18? You can't. It's that simple. And the Steelers are just like that. Back to 500. They don't change, guys. They don't change. Mike Tomlin is Mr. 500 for a reason. They may sneak in the playoffs. Psych. It's over. These losses, it's over. The AFC North is getting tight. The AFC playoff race is getting tight. You're not going to beat out the Chiefs even if you have a chance. Steelers season is over. A-Rod's going to crash out. He already started it. DK Metcalf, $35 million for 3 for 30. Waste of money. Wow. On the Bills side of the ball, they still look not great. The passing offense looks skeptical. Turnovers are still there. Penalties are still there. But hey, James Cook bails y'all out. 32 for 140. No scores, though. James Cook continues to have another great season, just like his brother Dalvin. He is a baller as the Bills win 26-7 on the road. The season of death continues for the Raiders as the downward spiral to the top pick continues. Let's go. The Raiders have not beat the Chargers in 2 years now, since the infamous 62 to, I don't even know, ass whooping the Raiders gave them. Now the Chargers have beat us 2 years in a row. Just like the Broncos, we don't beat our division rivals anymore. That's the one thing the Raiders used to be good at, is beating division rivals every here and there. Nah, they suck at everything. At least we have Brock Bowers, probably making the catch of the year. 2 touchdowns. JNT just a non-factor on the ground because the offensive line. Done with the Raiders. Chargers. Justin Herbert looks fine. Got injured. Doesn't have to do much because Kamani Vidal just runs all over the Raiders like he did a couple weeks back. This was a total butt whooping. They did not need to throw the ball much. Chargers continue their push for a playoff spot as the Raiders dwindle to a top 3 pick thanks to help. Chargers win. On Sunday night, we had the typical 10-2 Broncos close game sweat of doom. This game went to overtime. We had Marcus Mariota looking like a man with no fear. Mariota deserves another shot somewhere next year. He is very poised. He's risky. He throws the ball into traffic. But hey, he's fun to watch, right? Especially when a team's playing for nothing. It was awesome to watch him link up with Zach Ertz, Terry McLaurin. He threw the ball 50 times. Mariota was almost there. Failed just inches short with a 2-point conversion. Rejected by Nick Bonito. They challenged their best player. And he said, "Give me that shit." Swatted that ball out of midair. That's my problem with that play call. Why would you challenge their best player? I would have ran it to the other side. But on the other side, the Broncos, they look good. Bo Nix has these plays where you're like, dude, he's the next coming of Patrick Mahomes, next top quarterback. And then he has these throws where you're like, damn, Bo, don't throw that. Why'd you do that, Bo? Why'd you take that sack, Bo? But that's who I want as a quarterback. I want a guy who's going to win me games, has a little bit of tendency to lose me games, but he won this game tonight. Bo Nix is great. The run game for the Broncos has been hurting at the back half of the year. J.K. Dobbins was running amazing at the beginning of the year. Since it's been Harvey, it's been rough. Cortland Sutton, Evan Ingram lead the league in receiving. Hufanga had a costly penalty, but was everywhere this game. He was flying around the field. What a signing Hufanga was for the Broncos. As the Broncos' dream season continues, 10-2. Commanders, one step closer to a top 5 pick. Don't bring back Jaden Daniels. Today night, we have two of the most exciting young franchise quarterbacks fighting for nothing. We got Jackson Dart playing for passion, trying to show what he's got. And then we got Drake May and the Pats pushing for the first round bye in his second season. My predictions for this game: Giants cover, Patriots win, Travion Henderson's gonna score again. But hey, Jackson Dart may just win. What were the best plays of the week? Let me know. What was your guys' favorite game? What are these playoff races going to look like? It's going to get insane down the stretch. This is the closest the NFL has ever been in seedings in a long time. I will see y'all boys tomorrow.